Hey, YouTubers and YouTubettes! Jack Sprousel back again. Just did my VHS update. Now on to DVD update. And I gathered around, I think this is everything I picked up. I don't know, man. Been picking up so much stuff lately, I have trouble remembering what I bought and what I didn't. But this looks about right, so let's get to it. These are from the little video that Alex and I did around the town, so you've seen me pick these up, but I'm going to show them off real quick once again. Curly Sue, John Hughes' last directorial debut that I know of. I had this on VHS. The case was pretty beat up, so I thought, never see it on DVD, so might as well pick it up. This was $2.50 at a pawn shop. So I remember it being good. It's been a long time. I don't even know if I've ever seen the whole thing, but I remember it being a fun flick. John Hughes, you can't go wrong, man. John Hughes. Also picked this one up, was really happy to find it, trying to build up my Chuck Norris collection. Silent Rage, and this was awesome. Didn't get to finish it yet. Yeah, I know this happens a lot, but I tried to watch it at work. I'm always like, you know what, I think I'll be able to watch a whole movie. But of course, as soon as I pop one in, it gets right busy and I can't finish it. But I'm going to restart it, because I don't want to just watch the ending. I want to restart it and enjoy the whole thing, because so far so good. And it has Stephen Furst is in here. You might know him better as Flounder from Animal House, National Lampoon's Animal House. And yeah, he was like the comic relief, and I really liked him in this movie. So, Silent Rage. And keeping up with the Chuck Norris theme, got the Delta Force, the first one. I've had Delta Force 2 for almost a year now, and I could never find the first one. Found this for $4.99 at Zeller's, brand new. This was the only copy I saw. They only seem to have one, so finally happy. I'm happy to finally find it, I should say. So yeah, Delta Force 1, 1986. And I forgot to mention here, got a new setting. You know, I thought since this is a DVD update, gonna show my beautiful DVD collection behind me. Yeah, my nice shelf. Love my shelf. You know, I always do my videos in front of my VHS shelves. You know, I love those shelves too, but I thought, let's change it up a notch, you know? Yeah. Again, at Zeller's, same place I found the Delta Force. I found this Wes Craven double feature. Couldn't pass it up for $6.99. It has The People Under the Stairs and Shocker. Haven't seen either of them, but heard good things. Heard lots of good things for both, so couldn't pass it up. Really looking forward to these. Shocker especially. I'm really curious about Shocker, but I can't wait to watch both. So, yeah, Wes Craven double feature. You cannot go wrong. Love Wes Craven, great director. Those are the ones I picked up in the past week. So in the past month, this was $10 at the pawn shop. I've been wanting this. This is a season, and I've been wanting to buy this show for a long time. Growing Pains, season 1. I used to watch this when I was a kid with my older sister, and I used to love it. I'm a big fan for retro sitcoms, so I had to pick this up, and I believe they just released season 2 just recently, so I'm gonna have to track that one down. I wanted to get season 1 first. I was having a hard time finding it, but I found it for $10. Pawn shop, gotta love it. I guess this went on for like 7 seasons, I believe. I was doing research on it the other day. Didn't remember it lasted that long. So yeah. The next ones are all Blockbuster purchases. Our Blockbuster is closed. Been closed for about a week now, since last Saturday. And they were having some specials, you know, 50% off and then 70% off before they closed. So picked up some stuff. A lot of the better stuff was gone, but I did snatch some goodies. This first one I picked up is the Universal 4-movie marathon cult horror collection. I thought, this looks cool. You know, I picked it up especially for the Funhouse, directed by Tobe Hooper. I wanted to see it. I've been hearing a lot about it. It's brought up a lot in updates. So I picked it up, and it's actually the only one I've watched so far. I watched it with Lucas, and I was disappointed, man. Like, I don't say that often, because usually I see good in pretty much every movie. I always look for positive, but that movie was just, it was pretty it was pretty slow and boring, and you know, it didn't pick up until like more than an hour into it, and by that time you're already bored as hell. You know, it's even Lucas and I, you know, we agreed on that. You know, ugh, boring. You know, I remember actually turning to Lucas and saying, because I was the one that wanted to watch it, and I actually, after a while, I turned to him and said, "I'm sorry, I'm putting you through this, man." You know, it was pretty bad, but so glad I got it. It's directed by Tobe Hooper. You know, it's a horror. It's 80s horror, so it's good to have. And I'm happy this also has Phantasm 2 DVD. I have it on VHS, but it's cool to have it on DVD. And The Serpent and the Rainbow, also directed by Wes Craven. So I'm curious about that one. I've heard good things. And well, that one is from the 70s, 1973. I don't know about that one. I heard it's not very good, but whatever. This was, I paid about $5 for it. So it was 50% off. So it's cool. This next one was cool. Sarah actually suggested I buy it, and I'm glad she did. Curb Your Enthusiasm, the first season. I had seen some episodes of the show, and I like what I saw, but I never really started it from the beginning. And once you do, it's addictive, man, because I'm a big Seinfeld fan to begin with, and this is Larry David's show. He's the co-creator of Seinfeld. So it's got a lot of that same humor, but since it's for HBO, there are no holds barred. You know, it's raw. Well, it's a lot more raw than Seinfeld. It's uncensored, uncut. It's great. The humor. If you love Seinfeld, you're gonna love Curb Your Enthusiasm. I guarantee it. I'm not just saying that. It's really great. It doesn't come in the traditional box set because these are the former rental cases. But still, I did my own kind of contraption, you know. So yeah, really love this show. There's only 10 episodes in season 1, and in about 2 days I was all done. Like I was watching them like 3 or 4 at a time. Now I'm having like Curb Your Enthusiasm withdrawals because I don't have the other seasons, and I really want to find them now. So, yeah. When I bought that, I also picked this one up, Fubar. This is a Canadian movie, a mockumentary following 2 metalheads, and this is a great Canadian movie. It's got some great one-liners. The actors do a great job. It feels like a real movie. They're so convincing. You think they're real characters, like you think the characters are real, and actually, some of the bypassers, like some of the background people that are in this movie, they thought they were actually in a real documentary. Like, the filmmakers didn't tell them it was fake. It was pretty cool. Yeah, got some great music in here too. I definitely recommend it. Got some great quotes, the one-liners. Yeah, and Fubar 2 just came out, I think last year, and haven't seen it yet though. Heard it wasn't as good, but I'm still curious because that one's from 2002. But 8 years later, they made a sequel, so it's kind of curious to see what the characters are up to now. Another blockbuster purchase, Pleasantville. I didn't have this one. I remember liking this movie back in the day. Got some great performances by William H. Macy, Tobey Maguire, Reese Witherspoon, Jeff Daniels. Got a great cast, and see, it's still sealed. Haven't opened it yet, but I remember really enjoying this movie back in the day. So I thought, oh, I don't have this one. $7.99. It was 70% off, so I really didn't pay much for it. These last 2, I just kind of picked them up. You know, Blockbuster was closing, and I was looking through the previously viewed stuff, and I really wanted to buy stuff. I picked these out, but I didn't finish either of them. You know, they weren't that great. Totally Awesome from 2006. It's a VH1 kind of 80s spoof. You got Chris Kattan in there, and Tracy Morgan, and Asian guy, William. Is it William Hong? I think so. No, I might have his name wrong, but he's a great actor. I remember him most from that Seinfeld episode. Seinfeld 4! Cut right! You know, he plays the gardener in this. So there was some good moments, but I didn't watch it till the end. I just kind of got bored. It's pretty silly. And I also picked up Slaves of New York with Bernadette Peters. But the main reason I picked this up, I don't know if you can see this, but it has a young Steve Buscemi right there. And he's my favorite actor. And I watched it until his scene. You only see him like an hour into the movie, he pops up. And then I just put a stop to it. Couldn't convince myself to finish it. It wasn't that great. It's like 2 hours long. So, I don't know. So those are kind of like the 2 regrets of the past month, you know. But, whatever. That could be worse. So those are the DVDs I picked up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, rate, comment, all that good stuff. And peace out.